everyone, welcome back to our channel startuplanes.com. I'm Namrata and I'm taking interviews of the CEOs and founders of several innovative startups in India. In today's interview, I'll be talking to Shivani Sharma, the founder and director of Cleap Technologies. Shivani is an ISO certified lead auditor having in-depth knowledge of IT regulatory compliance, risk management, information security, and web development and design. Cleap Technologies aims to deliver tailored IT consultancy services and business IT support to organizations of any size. Want to know more about her business? Let's hear from the lady herself.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you for joining today. First of all, good afternoon, and I'm Namrata, and I'll be taking your interview. So, if you please could kindly introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi Namrata, thank you for having me at Startup Lanes. It's really nice that you guys have approached and started this ecosystem for a lot of startups. And I would like to introduce my company, Cleap Technologies, over here for our viewers. And Cleap Technologies is into security and compliance. We do ISO audits, we do BCP planning, we do other IT assessments, and scannings and security procedures for other companies as well. And we also do a small part of digital marketing. And established in 2020 when the pandemic just hit, and we are literally new in the market, but we are trying to come up with other different services as well.
Right. So, if you could please tell me, how did you come up with the idea of the startup?
Well, as you know, Namrata, we are living in unprecedented times, and we are not sure what is going to happen next. But when I founded my company in 2020, we were just entering, and COVID happened. And you see, there was a huge shift in the working pattern. While we were all working in offices, suddenly we have to work from home, and companies had to take a lot of measures for their employees and for their assets and for their infrastructure. And if you see, what is the one major thing that was played a major part in all this, that was security. How they will be securing their data, how will be securing their assets, how they will be securing their employees working on their confidential data. So that was the main thing. I thought, why not go for that? Why not see how we can bridge that gap and make people aware? Because employees are the first line of defense, because they take care of the critical data. So you have to have mechanisms in place where employees are known of their security protocols and they abide by them as well. So that is how Cleap came up.
Right. So, if you could tell me, did you face any difficulties while starting out?
So, we are already in the starting phase, and, everything is difficult for now, from resource planning to having to set up an office, or to, getting clients, how to enter the market. So everything is, very difficult as of now. But, this difficulty also have positive sides to it, because, you get to know who you are, and you can continuously evolve yourself in terms of your skill and in terms of what you don't know. So that's one thing.
All right. So, while starting out and planning for your startup, could you identify a certain market gap that had to be filled?
Yes. So when I talk about, in the recent 2 years, because I will be talking more on those lines because we just started, we have seen business continuity have taken a hit. So businesses have been impacted. A lot of shops shut down, offices shut down, a lot of processes, business processes, even work was, hit by lean staffing. So this all comes under BCP. So one main area of Cleap Technologies where we do BCMS, that is Business Continuity Management System. So this is one core area that we have identified where people or offices or larger organization have that in mind, okay, this is important, and we have to take care of it. But they're not very serious, because until and unless we are hit, we don't know what is going to be next. Now suddenly I'm hit by a tsunami, my data center goes for a DOS. I don't know what to do next. How will you back up that data? So that BCP planning has to be done, and it should be there. God forbid it doesn't happen, I would say, but it is it is vital, and people should go for it. You should have regular audits, you should have BCP planning. So this was one core area that I identified in this COVID times for my business.
Okay. So also investment and having fun for your business is a great aspect. So did your friends and family invest, or could you manage to find any investors?
So when you start a business, everybody would be like, this won't happen. There are a lot of other businesses, it will not work out. But you have that in you. I have to do it. Maybe if someone is not funding me, I will do it myself. So my company is like self-funded. I have been putting money myself. It is not there are no investors as of now. So it is currently own funding. So I'm trying to sustain on that. Maybe we'll scale up and see what our company gets us when we go into the future.
Great. Also, while we are talking about the pandemic situation and how anything can happen anytime. So what are the factors that you think will impact your business in the coming years?
So see, in the coming years, first I think I want to set up an office right now, going out of the garage and getting an office. And when you see the market, and because of current situation, there are a lot of startups coming up with security protocols, and in this segment, a lot of startups are coming up. So we are kind of in a sweet spot right now. So now when India is becoming a hub for startups, it also provides an ecosystem, like Startup Lanes is doing it. So I think I'm not thinking of an impact right now. I see myself taking that as a challenge and going up the scale, because I think this is an emerging market and we have a lot of scope.
Right. So you're talking about emerging markets, and also while we spend time in the market, our business grows. We also require external help, to help and expand the business to its full strength. So are you currently looking to hire any fresh candidate to help you out?
Yes, we are looking for fresh talent. We want to have energetic people joining our team. And when we say energetic people, I am talking about people who are inquisitive, who ask why, who involve in discussions, who have that growth mindset. I can teach skills. It can be taught. I can teach the work, but I want that mindset a person has. I want a candidate who can come debate with me. No, you are wrong, and this is something which has to be happen. I like that kind of, strong-headedness. So it inculcates that curiosity. And when you start asking questions, when you start asking why, that's when your brain starts growing. So I want talent like that in my team.
Right. So while team building, we all require a great leader whom we can look up to. So what are the good traits of a leader according to you?
If I say a good leader, everyone has that thing in him of being a leader. One has to distinguish it when to stop being a boss and start becoming a leader, because everyone is a leader in himself or herself. So when I say who is a good leader is someone who knows what you are doing, who can guide you through the right path, not throw your people, okay, you go and you see things how it will work out. No, you have to walk that path first. Tell them, okay, there is a loophole there is a ditch, you can fall into that, and that is how you show the path. Because when you succeed, the team succeeds with you, and hence the company grows. So I think the leader should have that foresightedness. He should have that vision that he or she can show to the team, okay, you are getting into this is a startup, and everything will be like, a chaos, and you have to, make something out of this, something exceptional.
Right. Also, one interesting question I'd like to ask you is that we can call you the CEO of your company. So, what, according to you, are the good parts and bad parts of being called the CEO?
So when you are in a startup, and when it's first starts to get in the initial phases, you are everything. You are the facility manager, you are the HR manager, you are the CEO, you are the founder, you are the co-founder. So you have to play each and every part. So I think good part is you know the business from the ground, from its core, and then you start building. You know the processes, you know the flow. I wouldn't say it is the worst part, because that is how you step up the ladder. Because when you have gone through all those hardships yourself, you know the pain points, you know where to fix, you know where to put a stop, you know what needs to be enhanced more, and then you work on it. So I don't say it would be the worst part. I think being a CEO brings you a lot of different avenues. You get connected with a lot of people, you learn from them. Even I am learning, and learning never stops. Learning never stops, because today, while speaking to you, there might be something in the market which is new. So you have to be upskilled. You have to have that mindset. I'm always one step behind. I have to learn more.
Right. So, also talking about business and expansion, are you currently looking for any vendors to simplify any part of the business?
Namrata, I talk about vendors. We have tried partnering with few vendors, but they all do is like digital marketing. So I don't want to do digital marketing. I can have fresh talent, who are Instagram savvy and Facebook savvy. They can do it for me. I want someone who can, see what we do, help us scale up, and see what all better prospects we can have. So if we have vendors of such kind and who wants to connect with me, I'm very open to that.
All right. Also, I'd like to know from you, what are the short-term and long-term goals you have planned for the company?
Okay. So short-term, Namrata, for now, at this moment for me is moving out of my garage to a small office. I want to have an office of my own, because working from home is like we all are doing, but this is something very short term. I want to go to an office. And long term goal would be entering the SMB market and mid-level markets, and Cleap Technologies should be in a good range. So that is my long term goal.
Okay. Lastly, what are your views about Startup Planes? If you can just tell me about it.
Okay, so Startup Planes, I have been following the Startup Planes from, I think, over 1.5 years now, because Shishir Gupta, I read his book, the Startup Plane book he released. I read his book, and he mentioned in his book like what startup looks like, and even in the first 5 initial year, it is a startup, because nothing is like in order. Everything is a chaos that I met. So this was something which I was hooked up to. And then I started following Startup Plane, seeing like they are inviting a lot of startups, creating an ecosystem, incubation, and having CEOs, co-founders group where they can exchange what they do, and create a whole universe of budding startups in India. So I think it's a very good initiative that Startup Planes is doing, and I'm glad I am doing this thing with you.
Well, that concludes our interview today, but it was lovely talking to you. Thank you for giving me your time and sharing your views.
Thank you so much, Namrata.
Thank you.